إن شاء الله فاز أساس محمد الرحمن مدد طريقتنا الصحبة والخير في الجمعية أمانة مهمدر.
It is important to pay attention to a trust. If you are entrusted with something, it's important to take care of it.
أمانة رعاية مهمدر.
It is an important matter to take care of those things which you have been entrusted with.
Peygamber sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem Muhammed Emin peygamberlik olmadan önce
Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, even before his prophethood was announced, was known as Muhammad al-Amin. Peace and blessings be upon him, was known as the trustworthy one.
Emin Muhammed sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem diye anılırdı.
He used to be called the trustworthy Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, even before his prophethood.
Bütün her emanet varsa, varsa Peygamber Efendimiz'e teslim ederlerdi.
If there was something to be entrusted, then that trust would be given to our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, because he was the most trustworthy one.
Ki olduğu gibi onu teslim ederdi.
Because they knew exactly that whatever our beloved Prophet, peace and blessing, was entrusted with, he would return it in the perfect state he was given.
Böyle bir insanlar, eski zaman insanları tabii emin insanlar isterler ki bir şey verdi mi onu geldi mi alacak.
Thus former people relied on getting their trusts back in the way they gave it, and thus they were looking for the one who would be trustworthy enough, who would guarantee that they would be given back the things just in the same state they would trust it.
En mühim şeydir emanet. Emanete hıyanet hainliktir.
That is the most important thing, to be trustworthy, and then that if you have been entrusted with something, to take care of that trust. If you betray that trust, then you are a betrayer.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin sevmediği şeydir.
And to be a betrayer and to betray a trust is something Allah Almighty dislikes.
Bu zaman insanları da o şey kalmamış. Emanete bir şey kalmamış.
But today's people no longer pay attention to taking care of something of those things they have been entrusted with.
Çok nadir olarak gözüküyor.
There are only a few people, and it's only rarely seen that people pay attention to trusts.
Nadir olarak kalıyor. Her türlü işlerde emanet kalmamış.
Whatever affair you may look into, you can no longer trust anyone, and people are no longer giving any attention to those things they have been entrusted with.
Emanet mühimdir.
It is an important matter to be very careful and cautious about those things you have been entrusted with.
Sana bir insan bir şey teslim etti mi, bunu şu niyet için veriyoruz, şunun için veriyoruz deyince onun ehline dediği yere teslim etmeniz lazım.
If somebody entrusts you with something and he gives a certain specific purpose and a task in combination with that trust, then it is your duty to deliver that trust just the way you have been instructed with.
Ondan menfaat beklemek.
It is wrong to take other people's trusts and to take other people's things they have entrusted you with and to use it for your own benefit.
Emanete hıyanet olur.
If you use things you have been entrusted with for your own benefit, then you are betraying that trust.
Onun ince bir hesaptır. İnsan da zaten o kadarını da düşünmüyor.
And this is a very important and nuanced point that people do not pay attention to.
Doğrudan aldı mı zaten artık yapan insan akıllı insan değil.
People these days only look into taking profit and benefit from others, and those things who think of themselves to be clever ones by betraying people's trust, by using things they have been entrusted with to their own benefit, are mindless people. They are not clever ones.
Ahmak insanlar,
They are stupid people.
akılsızdır.
They are mindless people.
Çünkü kendi aldığı şeyden kazanç zannediyorsa o kazanç değil.
If you think that you're gaining or obtaining something by using other people's things which they have entrusted you with, you are not gaining anything.
Zarardır.
The only thing you are gaining is loss and damage and harm.
Kazanç nedir? Sana fayda veren şey.
What is beneficial? Beneficial is what is good for you.
Emanete hıyanet etmek hiçbir zaman fayda vermez.
To betray someone's trust, to use what other people have entrusted you with for your own benefit will never be to your benefit.
Bereket kalmaz.
There will be no blessings in what you do any longer.
Sana o dert olur,
It will be a reason for you for troubles.
hastalık olur,
It will be a reason for you to get diseases.
sana kötülük olur.
It will be a reason for you that badness will occur.
Bunu akıllı insan Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve selleme uyacak.
A person who is mindful, a person with reason, follows the example of, as laid forth by our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him.
Allah Azze ve Celle'nin en akıllı, en yüksek zekası olan Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem.
Our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, he was the most intelligent one. He was the one who has the highest level of a mind and of reason.
O emanete riayet etti.
His was the best and most perfect of all examples, and the way he taught us was to respect those things which we have been entrusted with, and to not betray any trust.
Emaneti hiç ihanet etmedi.
At no point ever our beloved Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, betrayed any trust.
Onun dünyada hiçbir fayda olmadığını gösterdi, biliyor zaten Peygamber Efendimiz sallallahu aleyhi ve sellem.
And by this example, he showed us that there's no use, there's no benefit and no profit to be gained by betraying other people's trust.
Onun için bu mühim meseledir.
This is an important matter,
İnsanlar onu hafife alıyor.
which people do not take seriously.
Yahut dediğimiz gibi ya doğrudan hiç riayet etmiyor emanete yahut emaneti verilen emaneti başka türlü kullanıp
Thus we see that people either do not pay attention to those things which they have been entrusted with, or they hijack those things which they have been entrusted with for their own benefit.
gene bir fayda sağlamak istiyor. Allah muhafaza etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us from those things, from either betraying a trust or from not paying attention to a trust.
Bilerek bilmeyerek emanete hıyanet etmemizi nasip etsin.
May Allah Almighty protect us from betraying a trust or from not paying attention to a trust, be it knowingly or unknowingly.
Emanete riayet etmemizi nasip etsin inşallah.
And may Allah Almighty make us be the ones who pay attention to a trust and who preserve and protect those things which they have been entrusted, and return them in the way as they were entrusted with.
Allah yardım etsin hepimize.
May Allah Almighty support us.
Tevfik el-Fatiha.